Hey guys, this is the final video of the topic archaeology and its relationship with other disciplines. And the topic is relationship of archaeology with social sciences. If you have not seen the previous video, that is the relation of archaeology with natural sciences, please watch it because that is also important for the syllabus. So in the social sciences, there comes history, anthropology, and sociology and social environment. So that was what we'll cover in this video, as well as a conclusion that will go with all of the answers of archaeology. So let's begin. So the first topic is history and archaeology, their relationship. So history, we have studied about history in previously, and history is the story of man, right? But this history cannot just be a story; it needs evidences, and these evidences for history is provided by archaeology. Now, archaeology and history together, they together present the past of the man. The man's past is together presented by history and archaeology in a systematic order, mostly chronological. They try as much as possible to present it in chronological order, and history is totally dependent on archaeology and its literary sources as well. So it depends on the evidences, right? So it presents the political situations, while archaeology presents the social, cultural, and such situations of the dynasties and before the time. So that's how they together. If you study history and archaeology, you are able to see the whole picture of that time period. Now, archaeology is the predecessor of history, of course, because history, see, it's kind of the point before this also as well. History is a limited time period. History, if you study. If you studied in class 6 to 8 and all that, history is usually starts from the time of either 6th century BCE or before that Indus Valley, because उसके पहले the early man's period there is very little information about history. Okay, so before that there is not much records and everything. You cannot have stories about that time, so very little information. So history basically starts since 6th BCE, but before that also man existed, right? If not modern man, there was prehistoric man, australopithecus, homo erectus, and everyone. So uh, archaeology enables us to study about them. So archaeology is the predecessor of history and studies the life of prehistoric man as well as modern man. Now we can move on to archaeology and anthropology. So, what is anthropology? It is the study of changes and development of human beings, its physical characteristics as well as social, cultural, and religious characteristics. Now, all this is studied under anthropology. So, you may wonder what is archaeology, right? Because archaeology is also studying the similar things. But archaeology's main point is to study about what is buried inside the material remains and finding of it, and then making inferences about it. So to make inferences they need anthropology, but they do the main purpose, right, to uncover the things. So that is their main purpose, and then to understand, to make inferences about what they have found out, they need anthropology's help. Even in today's world, there are some tribes, some tribal peoples that are living in the prehistoric ways. Some of them even look like somewhat like prehistoric man. They may have different physical features or something. So that is how anthropology and archaeology, they observe them and observe all the things that have been found out through excavations, and they help each other find the life of man, especially the prehistoric man. Next is archaeology and social environment and sociology. So, sociology is the study of development, structure, and functioning of human society. Everything related to society basically studied under sociology. And social environment is the man's environment, the environment in which he lives and works and everything. So human behaviors are influenced a lot by its social customs, the environment, the society he lives in, everything. So if the society was, for example, prehistoric, or they lived in cages, that caves, sorry, caves, and that is technically prehistoric. So that time they relied more on hunting, defense, heat preservation. But as they moved on, as the society advanced, as the civilizations were formed, and dynasties came into being, they started changing their methods of living. From hunting they moved on to agriculture and trading, so slowly they shifted, right? So that is how society and their environment affects the humans. Now, to conclude, the man has always been questioned and has been through many tests of time. The man's past, and history has tremendous value if it can be properly used as a tool to help us have a better understanding of the past, to prepare the best case scenarios, the best possible ways for the future. Since history always repeats itself, and archaeology is one of the best sources of history. This would be the a common conclusion for all the topics related to archaeology. You can use this conclusion. Now, one more thing is the social sciences. Geography is a part of both natural and social sciences. Somewhere you'll see it as a part of natural science, somewhere you'll see it as a part of social science, right? So, geography, you can also mention geography in here in social sciences. If you want the video on geography, it is in the natural sciences video, previous video. You can go and check that out from my channel. Now, this would be the last video of archaeology, and next we'll move on to Paleolithic ages. So see you in the next video. Goodbye. Thank you for watching.